But first, it was the era of rock and roll, bell bottoms, and walking on the moon. It's hard to believe, but the year is the 50th anniversary of the 60s. So to celebrate, the Vanderbilt University Library has put together an amazing exhibit featuring some rare items that you won't see anywhere else. Better Nashville's Jenny Gaither is heading out there to show you around.
A visit to the Vanderbilt Library is like taking a trip back through time. It's the 50th anniversary of the 60s, and they've got a great exhibit here with lots of video clips, old newspaper clippings, and tons of other really cool stuff. I've got Jody Combs here with me, and he is in charge of all the digital technology here. Jody, thanks for letting us take a look at it today.
Absolutely.
Touch screens like this one are set up all around the exhibit, and they're really cool because you just touch it and it plays all kinds of different video clips and whatnot. Can you show us how it works?
Sure. This is an exhibit of the Impact series in the 60s. You just touch to start, and it gives you a little introduction of what the exhibit is about. If you want to listen to one of the clips, you can just touch there.
We are saluting the 90th anniversary of Vanderbilt University, which has grown from a small Tennessee university and institution to one of our nation's greatest.
And this is all rare footage, and it was all actually taken at Vanderbilt, right?
Absolutely. It's a series that occurred in the 60s, and the Chancellor Hurd, invited a number of speakers. It's a very controversial time, and invited speakers to the campus to try to address the issues of the day.
And this is really, really cool because you've got John F. Kennedy, you've got Martin Luther King. I mean, who else do we have here?
Stokely Carmichael. We have Barry Goldwater. We've got Robert Kennedy. Julian Goodman. We just have a lot of the major figures of the time that are still major names that we know today.
And I know one of the more interesting things is the speech from Dr. King.
Victor Hugo said on one occasion that is nothing more powerful in all the world than an idea whose time has come.
That is so powerful, and what a cool thing for you to be able to share that with everyone that comes in. I know people really just get emotional watching him.
They do. We've had folks stand and watch the entire exhibit. And a school teacher was here just yesterday who said, I need to bring my kids here. They need to know this stuff.
That would be a great idea.
Are you
going to have field trips and stuff here?
Oh, I hope so. I hope so.
All right, so there's tons more things to see. There's a whole nother floor. This is just the Vanderbilt aspect of it. So upstairs you have more just things that are national known for the 60s.
Exactly. There are 9 of these throughout the exhibit.
Excellent. Let's take a look at some more. So this touch screen actually tells about television in the 60s and communication in general, right?
That's correct, yeah. It was in the era of the 60s that television became a powerful communications medium that we know today. Prior to that, there weren't that many television sets in U.S. Households, but in the 60s we started having a very significant number, and so it became a kind of way for the entire country at one time, view an event or have a communal experience.
And I know one of the interesting things here is the smoking warning.
Yeah, let's have a look at that.
10 years ago today, then Surgeon General Luther Terry issued his dramatic warning that cigarette smoking can be hazardous to health, a potentially fatal habit.
And another interesting aspect is you have cartoons on here, you have commercials.
We do.
And that really shows kind of the way the advertisements have changed over the years, too.
Right. We have researchers, especially sociologists and historians, that use this material to try to see how stereotypes change over time, and it really is quite a valuable resource for that type of research.
That's so interesting. But there's tons of other things that you can see over here. And throughout the whole exhibit, you said there's 9 touch screens?
There are 9 interactives like this, yes.
I know one of your favorite things here is the words on the floor, right?
Yes, we have a projection exhibit that projects images that are made up of the terms and our users use to search our catalogs for different materials. So it's kind of an aesthetic way of demonstrating real time what's going on in the
It is really cool, and you all said earlier it's kind of addicting because you stand in the middle of it and you just kind of stomp around and the words move.
It is, and it brings the 4-year-old out of all of us.
The exhibit's going to be open through May, right?
May 15th, 2011.
And anyone can come in and visit it pretty much during the week and on the weekends?
Yes, until 7 o'clock on Monday through Thursday, and then until 5 o'clock on Friday through Sunday.
And it really is such a cool exhibit. I mean, coming and seeing all this stuff, it's really, you've got to see it for yourself. So I appreciate you showing us around today.
Absolutely.